Hey folks, we had kind of a sad day yesterday. We took old Prince Jack out for a ride. That was great. Me and Miss Polly had a lot of fun. We come back and we found one of our sheep dead. Little bit. The youngest of our ewes bloated and died yesterday. That's a problem with this time of year. Our hay's inconsistent. We've been feeding them the same thing from the same place all along. Something in there didn't do well with her and she bloated. That's her baby right there, the little white one, and these other ones are kind of butting on around on it. We had to go to town and get some milk replacer, and we're gonna have to take and start feeding this little baby. Not what you want to be doing, but it's going to have to be done, and hopefully we can get it up on feed fairly quick. Okay. Oh, Lila, it is eating some hay. See if we can get it on. Baby. I know it ain't nothing like Mama's warm tit, but there we go. Oh yeah. There you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. Once it gets to understanding what it is, be all right. There you go. Here you go. Turn it right straight up. I know. You'll be hunting it next day. I got milk all over it. I put about probably a half a cup in its mouth this morning. It was pretty lethargic. It's about 2 weeks old, and it's about 2 weeks old, and it ain't quite drinking water yet, so it can get dehydrated pretty quick. Once it learns that this is good for it. Give it a second. Okay.
Maybe we're drowning it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe too big a hole. Easy, easy. Try it right like this. Easy, easy.
There you go.
Takes a lot of patience to teach these babies that ain't never been on a bottle. I mean, yesterday she was with her mama. Today she has no mama. I think she drowned it right there.
I think so.
How much has she drunk?
I don't know. I didn't even check.
You didn't check the level?
I don't even know how much it was. How much was in there.
We need to put a line on there, I guess, when we fill it up. Easy, 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 easy. Okay? It's okay. It's all right.
Was it above that wrapper?
I think so.
That wrapper was up. You should drink a little bit.
Drink a little bit. We'll try it one more time, and then we'll just let her go and feed them some hay. She is eating some hay, but like I said, she hasn't developed the rumen yet, so it's not going to help her a whole lot. Try it again. Like I said, when they nurse on their mama, they nurse just little bits at a time all throughout the day. They're not on no feeding schedule. Oh, it's getting a lot.
That's a lot of milk coming out.
Yeah, it is.
There you go. Yeah.
Little bitty baby.
Ooh, almost got head better.
There we go. What do you think? Try again in the morning?
Yeah.
If she gets hungrier, she'll take and she'll want to eat. So we'll just keep trying. That's a good try for tonight. It's probably about the same amount I give her this morning. I actually gave her powdered milk this morning because we didn't have anything and she was real lethargic. The biggest thing is they get dehydrated because they're not drinking a lot of water at 2 weeks. They are testing it out and they're drinking a little bit, but not enough to stay hydrated. So I'm gonna let her settle here and I'm gonna turn her loose. Okay. Come over, swim on.
Oh, wait.
There you go. She went right out there and tried to nurse on the mama. And like I said, she may be getting a little bit. These other lambs are about 5 weeks now. So they're not going to let her nurse much. I know she's hungry. See, she's trying to nurse on the ram, trying to nurse everywhere. So hopefully she'll be a little bit hungrier. She ate about that much between there and there, maybe a little more, which ain't much. But she may be hungrier tomorrow. And hopefully in the morning, she's a little hungrier and she takes to it a little bit better. It's always a struggle when you lose a ewe and you've got a baby this big. If they're started on a bottle and they're hungry, they take right to it. Once they've had, you know, mother's milk, it's just harder. It's harder to get them going. We don't like loss on the homestead. We don't like losing animals. We've lost our fair share since being here, and it's never easy. It kind of makes you want to quit, to be honest with you. I know last night I had those thoughts creep into my mind. It just does. It makes you want to quit trying to raise them. You hate to see it. We've lost a lot of animals over the years, and it's just hard, especially when you see a little baby like this who's hungry and struggling to eat, struggling with you, and just don't know what's going on after losing its mother. So I'm gonna get these guys some hay, get them some water in here. We've been using this to water the babies out of. I hang it on the side of the water tank, and the babies drink out of it. Hopefully it doesn't get too dehydrated. You can see the mother's driving it away there. It really wants to nurse. It's hungry, but it's scared of us and doesn't know what a bottle is. And so we'll just try again tomorrow. Morning, folks. I'm down here in what we call the kitchen. It's the little camper that we moved down here in. Camped out in here for about the first year, and I'm heating up milk. I haven't done this in a long time. We got her to drink a little bit more last night, the little baby lamb. She drank a little bit more, and this morning I'm going to go down and try her again. Sometimes you have to wait until they get hungry. They're just not hungry enough to really take to the bottle. You don't wait too long, but we gave her some last night. Going to give her some today. I don't want to put too much stress on her, so I'm trying morning and night once she gets used to it. So for a few days here, we're going to pay really close attention to her and really be vigilant and watch her and see if we can't get her through the next 4 weeks. 2 weeks would be great if we can get her on feed and get her eating by herself. 5 weeks would be awesome. We'll see. So I've got some water heating up here, and got the milk right here. This nipple, I think, was a little bit too big, the hole. It had a little tip on it, and I kept cutting it back, and then finally when I did cut it back, it had a big one. We've got another one. I'm going to try and maybe use it this morning, and maybe not cut off so much of that tip. Maybe drowning her just a little bit. She's not used to getting that much volume. So as soon as that water gets heated up, I'm going to heat up the milk, change out the nipple. We'll go down there and see how she's doing this morning. This is the old nipple that, or it was new, but it's the first one I used, and you can see the holes fairly large. I think it was just too much for the little baby. This is the new one. I don't know if you can see that. It's a lot smaller hole, so maybe it'll help that baby a little bit. All right, folks, I do not own a shepherd's staff. Wish I did. Been hunting for them. They do have shepherd's crooks. Not any. I think they do have some on Amazon. I need to take and get me one for catching sheep. But as you all know, I like to redneck, so I built this just after heating up the milk. And I'm going to try to use this to catch that baby. I don't like getting my sheep excited, so I'm going to try to be as calm as possible, get it around the chest and pull it to me using this. Now, I kind of designed it. It's made out of high tensile wire. I've got a rubber hose that I've taped on there that will kind of protect the sheep. When I'm needing to doctor one, trim one's feet, whatever, I need a shepherd's staff. So I'm going to try this. This is totally experiment. You're seeing it for the first time. This is real life here. It's a piece of high tensile wire, a piece of rubber hose, and a piece of conduit. This is just a plastic conduit. I'm going to see if it works. I like to handle the sheep nice and calm. I don't like to get them all stirred up. So wish me luck. Easy now. Oh, easy now. Well, it did work. Just not when they're running. This baby's definitely not lethargic today. I know. Nah. Little acrobat. Easy now. Like a little deer. Like a little wild deer. Easy, girl. I might have to get Plum down on the ground here in the manure. Cause she's wild. Easy, girl. If she drinks half of what I brought down here, that'd be great. Give her a few seconds. She's conflicted. She wants to be with the other sheep. She don't know what this is, but it's milk and she likes it. You know, a lot of people, they will see things like doing what's good for you as bad because you don't like it. You know, she she sees this as something bad she wants to get away from, because she's not used to me holding her. She's not used to the bottle. And the milk that's in the bottle, in the process, she's not used to it, but it's good for her. And we as people sometimes do that. We see things that are good for us, like our parents' discipline, eating our vegetables, but ultimately it's good for us. So sometimes we have to go through some things that are oftentimes uncomfortable, not what we're used to, but the whole time it's good for us. So she's going to have to learn that this is good for her. She may not like it, she may fight it to the end, but we're going to do what's good for her. The thing is, even though she's struggling, as soon as I get that nipple in her mouth, she drinks. She nurses. Easy. Easy, girl. Easy. Easy, girl. So, we need a name for this little girl. Me and Polly had tossed around Sunshine. We haven't named the other babies yet. One of them we did name one Chrome. And we're not sure if we're going to keep him or Sissy's, the ram we got out of Sissy, because he's just bigger. I think that's a progeny. Progeny means a whole lot, and if he's going to throw big babies like that, I think it'd be good to keep him instead of Chrome. I like Chrome's color, but we need a name for this little girl, so we're thinking Sunshine. But you guys put in the description below what you think would be a good name. And yeah, that bottle's not soft like a mama's udder, is it? Here we go. So she didn't quite drink half, but she nursed for a good long time. And like I said before, these sheep, they nurse little bits at a time. The mother's udder gets sore, so they get it where they can, but they're with them all day long. I'm not going to have that opportunity. I've got to kind of get her belly stretched out where she can take more fluid on at any given time. Huh? You going to be Sunshine? Or are you going to be something else? I hate that her mama died. That was a little bit, but now we've got this pretty lamb that we have to take care of. So I think she's took about all she's going to take. Easy, you're okay. I'm going to let her go back out there. She is eating some hay, and she didn't eat a great lot of food. I've got to build a crib feeder in here for the sheep, and get these babies on some grower. So easy, you're okay. Maybe she'll pick up with them and really get to eat. Want her to be calm when I let her go. Don't want her to be scared. Alrighty. I want to do right here is I want to put a fence right here to have an enclosure plus the pen so that I can run through a gate over here and catch them. The Katahdins were pretty wild when we got them. The Dorpers not so much, but the Katahdins were, and they kind of rubbed off on the Dorpers. But I've got a lot of maintenance to do around here this week. Maybe do this project, and sheep's feet, they need to be trimmed now that their babies are up and going. I can sort them out and trim their feet. So I believe she's going to do okay. We'll just keep after with the milk. You can see her belly's not full. But this was 16 ounces. So between last night and this morning, she probably drunk about 8 ounces, which is what she should be drinking in one nursing. So not too bad for just getting one broke to the bottle. All right, folks. Not the best of news, losing a ewe like that. It's hard on us. I don't care how tough you are. I don't care how big and brawny you are. When you lose one, especially one with a baby, I don't care if it's a horse, a dog, a cow. It hurts emotionally. It hurts financially. I mean, we lost a ewe. We lost every potential lamb she could have from now on. And that's sad. You know, we're raising these guys for meat, and yes, we're going to eat them, but we take and we care for these. It's our responsibility, and it hurts. So we're gonna do our best to keep this little lamb there. She's urinating. That's a good sign. I like to see those things. As long as they're urinating, that means she's drinking water. She's processing the milk okay. And she hasn't had any since the day before yesterday from her mom. So that's a good sign. It's a really good sign. I'm liking that. And it looked fairly clear, so that's good. It's not yellow and strained. Had to give you a little tidbit there. It came up. So we're going to take and try to give her a name. We're going to wait to see what you guys say, see what you guys come up with. We're voting Sunshine. What better way to make a brighter thing out of a dark situation than to call the baby Sunshine? We'll see what you guys think. We'll take it to a vote. You guys put down in the description below what you think her name ought to be. I'm going to leave it there. We'll be bringing you updates on her as we progress, good or bad. It's our life, the life of sheep herders. So until next time, remember, be not weary in well doing, for in due season you shall reap if you faint not. We'll see you later.